All right, so in this video, we're going to go over Stonewall Dutch versus early and late c5, as well as some bishop g5 stuff. So let's just make some moves like here, knight f3, knight f6, and we're going to start with bishop g5. All right, so bishop g5, a common mistake that I see is in the Stonewall, you would go h6, and if they go back here, you trap the bishop, so you're happy. But there is a slight difference. Since you're black, you're down half a tempo. So if they take here, queen takes, you're actually just losing a pawn here. And I've actually had a student do this. It was like 1400. Honestly, I guess it's my fault because I didn't go over it. But also, it's kind of common sense. Why are we losing pawns here? So just remember, because it's a Stonewall Dutch, a lot of times they're going to have c4, knight c3 in. So you need to go c6 ASAP. This is something that a lot of people forget. For example, random move, if a3 now we can go h6. Because take, and we're good to go here. The center's taken care of, and if they come back here, g5 would win the bishop. So that's what we're going to do with bishop g5. Now, I'm going to also go over what to do against early and late c5. If you've already watched the Stonewall, it's literally the same idea. So, well, let's do this first. If c5, this is early c5, because it's before this bishop moved. Your bishop is not here. So the way to punish it is you go b6, b4, and then a5. And once again, they can't go a3 because you take on b4 and the rook is hanging. And if they take or they push, if they take or they push, you're always going to take on c5. This pawn you will get, and the center pawns will fall, and you'll have a good position here. So that's going to be early c5. Now late c5, there's going to be a couple iterations where you're going to see it. So don't worry about the move order too much. Just know after the bishop moves, and they go c5, it's late c5. So what you're going to try to do here is eventually push e5. Once again, you can outpost and rook lift first. Just know e5 is always super effective. Obviously, we wouldn't do it here. We'd go like here, knight d7 first, and then e5. F5 would be hanging here, so we'd probably go knight e4 first, and now e5 would be super strong. And also, you have rook lift and attacking on h2. So this, great position. So that is what you do against early c5, late c5, as well as bishop g5. Don't lose that pawn. I've seen it. Very avoidable. Make sure you go c6 in the Stonewall Dutch. You're going to have to do it a lot faster because you're down that half tempo.